Hey everybody, it's your girl Simply Anna, and I'm back with another one. So I posted a link on my community wall with the paperwork that shows that Nature Boy's next bond hearing has been amended. It is no longer on May 26th at 10 a.m. It is now going to be on May 24th at 9 a.m. So be there or be square. And so, but really the reason why I wanted to do this video is because I was particularly curious as to why Nature Boy's attorney would put that 10-minute clip into his bond motion of Janae interviewing with the T. So last night I had a talk with my Uncle Kirby, who is a defense attorney out of the Georgia region. He's actually in Atlanta, has a great amount of experience defending cases like this. And my question to him was, why would Nature Boy's attorney submit that 10-minute clip of interview that Janae did with the T? And if you know anything about Georgia law, the bond is basically determined by what they call Iola Factors, and that is how likely the defendant would be to commit another crime had they been given bond. How likely would they not return to court if they were to be out on bond? And how likely would they be to intimidate witnesses if they should be given bond? And that's basically all they look at when they are determining bond. However, okay, so wait, and then there's one last Iola factor, which is, would the community be put in danger or at risk should that defendant be given bond? So that's all they basically look at. So my question to Kirby was, what was the purpose of them submitting that 10-minute clip of that interview when the only thing that bond is determined by is Iola factors? And this is what he told me. And again, this is from a defense attorney standpoint. Keep in mind, I don't make the news, I just report it. So basically, he said the reason why his attorney probably gave this clip over is because he's saying, hey, my client, judge, has been in jail for over a year. While yet we have this evidence, we understand that it's no bearing on bond. However, this evidence shows, which the prosecution has as well, the victim, in her own words, saying something different than what is alleged in the indictment. So we're not going anywhere. My client isn't planning on going anywhere. We're going to fight this. And so there's no reason to think that he's going to run, because we have this evidence to prove that when it comes to the harshest charge alleged in this indictment, we have evidence that's going to exonerate my client. So there's really no reason to not give him a bond, because he's not planning on going anywhere. He's going to fight this because we have evidence to exonerate him. That's basically the reason that my Uncle Kirby told me that the attorney most likely provided that clip over with this particular bond hearing. Okay, so the last thing that we did talk about is that Nature Boy did have, I believe, another charge in February or March, and it might have been related to intimidation of witnesses. And what my Uncle Kirby told me is that if he has had any intimidation charges on him since this case started, while he's been locked up, it will be very difficult for them to get a judge to give him a bond, because the judge is thinking, if I can't keep you from intimidating witnesses while you are locked up in the county jail, how can we keep you from intimidating witnesses while you're out on bond? So he said that if he has charges related to intimidation of witnesses while he's been locked up in the county, that it would be almost a moot point about getting bond. So that's pretty much it. I'm hoping to get my Uncle Kirby over on YouTube to talk about this case and the motions and what could, what we might see at trial. I'm actually working on something with him, so be on the lookout. It may be on my channel, it may not. Don't worry, but we will get him over here. Until the next one, you guys stay blessed.